Game, game style option is set to simulation.
It's the NFL on
Entering play now. Enter. Off. Pop up. And entering setting. Skill level option is set. Entering settings. Entering play calls. Return trap. Return left.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys. They're underway. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 42. Great return.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense. We give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Suggestions.
Second and 10.
Categories. You have 15 options. Wide zone is selected.
Now Purdy. Open man is Samuel. Complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 in the first down.
There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Wide zone is selected.
Purdy. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. And he'll be brought down at the 27. 15 yards last play and 15 yards here this go-around.
Every coach we ever talk to says to his team before the game,
Entering
quick start, guys. Let's get out of the gate fast. How about that? They took his lesson to heart, didn't they?
They did exactly that. A nice diving catch here on the game's opening drive. Again, it's Purdy to throw it.
And pop-up menu. Entering setting. Skill level option is set to entering setting. Entering play now screen. You have 6 options. Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
You don't always have to go to your
selected.
primary target, and sometimes that target is actually covered. Nice job coming off of that and getting it to someone who was open.
Yeah, the man out of the backfield
Entering
gets
play
in
call.
for the score.
Normal. There are 2 categories.
So
you
following the
have 3
touchdown,
options.
here's
Kickoff
Moody
left
back
is
out to
selected.
send it away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Entering play call. Coach
So
suggestions.
Prescott of the
There are
Cowboys
6
now with a
categories.
1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Able to hit his target, Lamb. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
I tell you what, when you're down on the scoreboard, you've got to look to your stars, and that's what they do here to start the drive. I wouldn't be surprised if they looked his way a few
Entering
more
play
times
call.
in short
Coach
order. That
suggestions.
one,
There are
well
6
designed,
categories.
and it's a quick first down.
They run here with Rico Dowdle. And a good burst there right from the start as he'll get this one out near
Entering
the
play call.
35.
Coach
2 yards
suggestions.
to go,
There are
second
6
down.
categories.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Off the play fake, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 16. That one good for 20 on the catch and
Entering
run.
play call.
Every now and then
Coach
I can speak from
suggestions. There are
experience
6
because I do
categories.
know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked.
Oh, Prescott stripped. But fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble. And could have
Entering
been
play
trouble.
call.
This to the sideline and
There are
over
6
everybody.
categories.
Incomplete. No flags forthcoming, though. Maybe a break there. That looked like a clear throwaway to me. And that one too wide and
Entering
incomplete.
play call.
No
Coach
receivers open
suggestions. There are
downfield,
6
so instead of forcing the
categories.
ball to the sideline, he's going to throw this one down to Fort Worth. He'd rather have the incompletion than the turnover.
And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards.
Entering
Back to
play
the
call.
30.
Coach suggests. Pop-up menu. Entering setting. Enter. Skill level option is set to entering settings. Entering play
They'll
call.
wind up
Coach
losing a yard on the
suggestions. There are
play.
6
And that's going to bring
categories.
up a 4th down.
Brandon Aubrey on for the Cowboys field goal.
And this one is right through. And they are on the board, but still
Entering play
trailing.
call.
It's 7-3.
Special teams.
So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
Throwing here, Purdy. Connects with Kittle underneath. And he takes this up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. HB stretch is selected.
Purdy looking to throw. Looking middle, and it's incomplete.
Entering play call.
Brandon Ayuk, the one he was looking for.
And
that'll bring
you
up
have
second
15
down.
options. HB ISO is selected.
Out of the gun, Purdy. This one caught by Kittle. And oh, he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
You ask tight ends about their favorite routes to run, and surprisingly, this will pop up as one of their staples because they run so many routes in the middle of the field. How about this one? Starts downfield, bends it to the corner, great touch on the football, and they turn that one into a big play.
Stretch is selected.
Purdy now to throw off the play action. Oh, he had a man running free, but overshot him, and it's incomplete. Here's second and 10.
15 options, empty and HB smash is selected.
Purdy will set up to throw it here. He'll get this out wide here to McCaffrey.
Entering play now screen. Entering play now screen. You have 6 options. Options. Pop-up menu. Entering setting. Skill level option is set to entering settings. Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15
catches,
options.
2 touchdowns here so far. And the 49ers had 6 to their lead. Moody good with the extra point, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And a nice return, but he's going to pay for it as they knock him down hard at the end. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now Prescott. Pass complete to Jalen Tolbert. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and also going for a first down.
Coach suggestions. There are 6 categories.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Open man, the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker.
Pop-up menu. Entering settings hubs. Entering settings screen. You have 20. Entering setting. Entering play now screen. You have 7. Entering play call.
Luke
Suggestions. There are 6
57
categories.
yards. And the Cowboys are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Entering play call. Special teams.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. This will probably be the last play of the quarter.
15 options. HB inside zone is selected.
Here's Purdy. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. 2 seconds to go, first quarter.
You have 15 options. HB zone is selected.
Back to throw, Purdy. Got a man right side, it's McCaffrey. And he will be out of bounds here on what will turn out to be the final play of this first quarter. The 49ers with the football here to begin the second quarter.
Play call. Coach
as they've got it with a third down and long coming
you
up.
Have 15 options. HB mid-draw selected.
Purdy now to throw. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16. But they get the conversion anyway.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first
Entering
down.
play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Zone WK is selected.
Purdy will look to throw again here. Open man is Juwan Jennings. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Add the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. You have to be a little careful. You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone.
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front, defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Jennings. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. Back to throw again. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
HB stretch is selected.
Shotgun now with Purdy. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. They go play action here. Purdy.
And pop-up menu. Entering settings. Enter. Skill level option is set to entering settings. Entering play now. Screen you have 7. Entering play
too
call.
good there.
Coach
The contact
suggestions.
caught the
There
ball
are 8
free and it's 4th
categories.
down.
You have 15 options. Field goal 42 yards
And
is
his kick
selected.
here is good. And that moves him up by a touchdown now at
Entering play
17-10.
call. Normal.
So
There
a
are
nice
2
kick there
categories.
as they
You
add
have
3
3
to the lead.
options. Kick
And
off
from what I've
left
seen
is
so
selected.
far, Brandon, I think they've been the better of the 2 teams here in the first half. So even though you want the touchdown, I think that's a nice job there to put 3 points on the board.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
There are 6
So
categories.
Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. They'll start this drive out on the ground to about the 33-yard line.
Entering
The
play
defense
call.
thought they had that
Coach
play covered, but it still
suggestions.
got
There
driven
are 6
backward by those
categories.
blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
And this is not going to work as planned. He's going to be
Entering play
met
call.
and dropped
Coach
behind the line of
suggestions.
scrimmage.
There are 6
They'll
categories.
see about converting this 3rd and 8. Here's Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That gain on 3rd down, good for 28.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Entering play call. Coach suggestions.
So from
There are 6
inside Niner
categories.
territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. On the run, it's Dowdle. Down inside the 40. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
There are 6
2 minutes
categories.
remaining in this first half of football.
Entering play call.
A
Coach
reminder that when
suggestions. There
halftime
are 6
rolls around, Jonathan
categories.
Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
The coverage
Entering
keyed
play
in on him since that
call.
last
Coach
completion his
suggestions.
way.
There are 6
He earned a little
categories.
more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
Prescott to throw it. A short one there taken in by Ferguson. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
As an unbiased observer, I think it
Entering
would have been
play
interesting
call.
to see what they
Coach
would have done if they hadn't
suggestions.
gotten the
There are 6
first down there.
categories.
But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up. And he bats it away, and it falls
Entering
down
play call. Coach
incomplete.
suggestions.
Now
There are
it's
6
2nd and 10.
categories.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Here's Prescott. Well, he tries to foot.
Entering play now screen. You have 5 options. Control or select. Pop-up menu. Entering setting. Skill level option is set to entering setting. Entering play now. Screen new
And the
exits
Niners are going to
options.
get the
Options is
football here as he
selected.
gets this up past the 20-yard line. And when I looked down, he was kind of shaking his head right after he threw that pass.
Entering play
What did you
call.
see?
Well, from a defense's perspective, anytime you have your eyes back towards the quarterback, you're in a position to make a play on the ball, whether it's a big-time play by you or an overthrow by the quarterback. You have a much better opportunity.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It was rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Malik Hooker. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Now the extra point up and good by Aubrey. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. 17-17 the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Play call.
The 49ers offense and Christian McCaffrey ready to go once more. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now. This second and 4.
15 options. Drive right corner is selected.
And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Entering play call.
The man's getting a little loose with the football there, right? Interception before, almost had one here. He's going to start taking better care of it.
It really should have been back-to-back drives with interceptions. He's lucky there. That is caught. And he is going to have a Niners first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6.
15 options. Empty and flood. H wheel is selected.
Again, it's Purdy to throw it. And he will find his man, Samuel. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Drive is selected.
Purdy. That's to McCaffrey, complete. Now the Niners going to signal for their third and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Purdy from the gun. Gets this one to use check. He's going to be brought down there in the field of play. And the clock will run.
And pop-up menu. Entering setting. Skill level option is set to entering settings hub. Entering play now.
They will not have the chance to bring out the field goal unit. Well, no sooner do the teams get to the locker rooms and they're running right back out. Halftime over, third quarter, ready to go.
Options. Kickoff left is selected.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30.
Entering
the
play
Cowboy
call.
offense set to go to begin this third quarter.
Categories.
Well, the first half, very even. I mean, really, in all facets, this ball game tied, Charles. So as we start the third quarter, curious to see what the second half brings us.
Certainly am. I'm with you on that one, and we all know a lot of coaches from the NFL all the way down to the Pee Wee level.
Entering
they love to spin it to their teams. Hey, we're starting a brand new, shorter ball game. It's all even. Let's go out and seize it. This is ours.
Throwing, Prescott. And that's complete downfield.
Entering play now screen. Entering pop-up menu. Entering settings. Enter skill level option is set to entering setting. Entering play now screen. You have 6 options. Options is
Brandon
selected.
Cooks, 59 yards, and the Cowboys have taken the lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky.
And now it's blocked. It's picked up, a live ball here, remember. But he doesn't get far. They're able to stop him.
Entering play
and after all that, the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Oftentimes when you give up a touchdown, it's really a deflation for your entire unit. And the special teams crew, when they run out there, they still feel it. And maybe they don't go after it so much. Instead, they gave great effort there, blocked the extra point, and really gave them a lift after giving up the score.
Yeah, gave up the touchdown, lost the lead, but a nice job to get in there and block it.
That strong return has set them up nicely for this drive. And we all know the next score is going to have a major impact on this game.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent, still the same, and what they plan to do on offense.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
And the pressure gets to McCaffrey as they stop him short of the line to gain. Kyle Shanahan's made the decision. They're going on 4th down. Here we go with McCaffrey. Oh, and that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. Out of the gun, Purdy. Over the middle, that's complete to McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Purdy will set up to throw it here. This will be caught.
Entering plane. Pop-up menu. Entering setting. Entering skill level option is set to entering settings. Entering play now screen new exit. Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options.
From 19 yards away. And the Niners are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
Entering play call. Normal. There are 2 categories.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 45. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there. And they'll go backwards right away. Looking to throw. Prescott. That is caught by Lamb. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 75 yards receiving for him now. It's a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them. And these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Prescott from the gun. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. 2nd and a couple.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 29-yard line.
A running play, it's Dowdle. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Prescott. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Now Prescott. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Nick Bosa able to drop him that time for his 2nd sack of the evening. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. Back now in Arlington. And we've got a dandy here. 1-point game as we begin the 4th. On the very outer edge of field goal range, it would be 56 yards if they got nothing here on 3rd down. He finds his man, complete.
Entering pop-up menu. Entering settings hub. Skill level option is set. Entering settings. Entering play now. Entering
so the
play
completion
call.
results there in 9 yards.
There are 6 categories.
And it'll be 4th down. And this one is right down the middle. And they have taken the lead here in the 4th quarter. So the drive here
Entering
ends with a
play
field
call,
goal. It
special
does give them
teams.
the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're happy to have it and happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former player, in the back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
And a nifty
Entering
return
play
there
call,
all the way
coach
across the 40.
suggestions. There are 8
So good
categories.
starting
You
field
have
position
15
for him here as
options.
they come
HB
up
inside
first
zone
and
is
10
selected.
at the 41-yard line. And he almost had his second pick of
Entering
the
play
game.
call,
Probably
coach
should have.
suggestions. There are 8
He's
categories.
frustrated as
You
it
have
falls
15
incomplete.
options. HB base is selected.
McCaffrey running up the middle. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought
Entering play
down.
call,
But a nice
coach
little gain.
suggestions. There
The
are 8
offense on third
categories.
down
You
tonight,
have 15
they've hit 2 for
options.
4 thus
Empty end
far.
zone is
Here it's
selected.
3rd and 2. Here's Purdy. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
And as a quarterback, you're always pleased when you can use all the weapons at your disposal. Here he spots his fullback underneath, gets the completion right
Entering
there
play
for a
call,
nice
coach
pickup.
suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Wide zone is selected.
Purdy looking to throw. To the sideline, and wow, what a catch there. He doesn't get a lot, but he was able to get the feed down
There are 8
complete.
categories.
Second
You
and
have 15
6.
options. Empty and FKH and goal is selected.
Back to throw, Purdy. That's Samuel, caught left side. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 29-yard line.
Entering play call, coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Slot cross is selected.
Once more, Purdy looking to throw. That's over the middle and caught by Ayuk. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first
Entering
down
play
again.
call,
Tell you what,
coach
he's been able to put the ball in some
suggestions. There are
tight
8
spots all game
categories.
long.
You have
That throw,
15
no different.
options.
Yeah, a lot of people
Power
call
is
it a gutsy
selected.
type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Entering play
Quick
call,
throw
coach
knocked away.
suggestions.
It's
There are
incomplete.
8 categories.
So after
You
the
have 15
incompletion on
options.
first, now
HB
second and 10.
tackle is selected.
Throwing here, Purdy. And it looks like he'll be just a yard shy of the
Entering
5
play
here as he's
call,
out at the
coach
6.
suggestions. There are
The
8
noise
categories.
is
You
getting
have 15
deafening.
options.
Here's
Empty
3rd
spot
down
wheel
and
is selected.
3. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up
Entering play
incomplete.
call, coach suggest. Pop-up menu. Entering settings. Skill level option is set to all. Entering settings. Entering play now
Go.
screen. You
Maybe
have
the
8
biggest
options.
kick of the game
Options is
forthcoming.
selected.
This for the lead in the final stages. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here
Entering
in the
play
4th
call,
quarter.
normal. There
That
are
drive
2
took him
categories.
inside the
You
10.
have 3
Good job
options.
defensively to
Kickoff
hold him
left
to
is
3.
selected.
Yeah, I like how you did that. Give a little tip of the cap to the stop troops there because they didn't give up a touchdown in that situation, right? Made them kick the field goal. And yeah, points went
Entering
against
play
them,
call,
but that feels
coach
a whole lot better
suggestions.
running
There are
off the
6
field.
So
categories.
Dak and the Cowboys down by 1. 2:16 to play. Plenty of time here. They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning as they've got it 1st and 10. That is caught. Schoonmaker down the side.
Enter pop-up menu. Entering settings. Skill level option is set. Entering settings. Entering play now screen. You have 6 options. Entering play
I know we
call.
often laugh,
Coach
and sometimes we
suggestions.
even
There are
exalt
6
the guys who are great
categories.
trash talkers and give us some really fun.
Pop-up menu. Entering settings. Skill level option is set to entering settings. Entering play
But the
now
bottom
screen. You
line
have
is
8
absolute
options.
production
Options
on
is
the
selected.
field. His 2nd touchdown of the game, and they lead.
And now the
Enter pop-up menu. Entering setting. Enter skill level option is set to entering setting. Entering play
defense
now
to
screen.
preserve
Entering
that
play
lead.
call.
And this
Special
one's
teams.
caught. And their 4th quarter lead grows by a couple more. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And a good return, able to get out
Entering
across the
play call.
35 to the
Coach suggestions.
36.
There are 8
Now
categories.
it's the
You have
Niners'
15
turn,
options.
trailing by
Empty
a
and right corner
touchdown.
is selected.
2:01 remaining. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. Pass complete, Samuel. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Here comes second down.
We have 15 options. Empty and girls H Sluggo is selected.
Purdy to throw. Finding Samuel. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. And with that last play, he's now up over that 300-yard mark.
And in today's NFL, it almost feels routine. And I hate that when you talk about a 300-yard passing game. To me, 300 yards still signifies excellent.
Evades the tackler, and now some space. Still good.
Pop-up menu. Entering setting. Skill level option is set to entering setting. Entering play now screen. You have 6 options. Entering play call. Coach suggestions. There are 8 categories. You have 15 options. Advantage selected.
And the Niners are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And, partner, we've got a tie game here in the fourth.
There are 2 categories.
This one's setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Play call.
Here's the Dallas offense now heading back out onto the field. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
He'll find Lamb crossing the formation for the catch. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. They run here with Dowdle. And he is going to lose yardage here.
Partner, you've got about 20 coaches on your payroll, but there's 60,000 of them in the stands. I don't think any of them like that play.
And the later we go, it's starting to sound like 100,000 in here. They run again with Dowdle. They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
There are 6 categories.
Now they try the right side here. He'll take it inside the 25.
Entering play call.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and...
There are 6 pop-up menu. Entering settings. Skill level option is set to entering settings. Entering play now screen. You
and
have
as the 2
options.
teams talk it over on their
selected.
respective sidelines, we take a break. And his kick is good. And the sideline celebrates as they have taken the lead in the final minute. And in an era of cost-cutting and maximizing your roster, this is a club that does not skimp on special teams, and in these situations, it pays dividends.
And that's great vision by the organization. When the difference between winning or losing depends on who you have kicking the ball, would you rather have a street free agent out there or a solid pro like this? The answer's pretty evident to me.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty.